Okay, I guess we are back. I'm Steve, just the announcer, Winter Hack, and Nate Young frantically working hard to get us back, and we are. First down by Dells. Nobody scored here in the second half with 6:08 left in the third quarter. Some good moments for Waupun, then some bad moments for the third time in the ball game. Looks like a uncalled for play from Waupun might have picked him up a personal foul, maybe, I don't know. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Again, for Waupun, not keeping their cool out there. And Ramirez will come out after doing it. Just a little extra activity after the play was done. Didn't need to do that. And this is going to hurt Waupun. Take the ball and put it into Waupun territory. So again, no scoring. And we're down to under 6 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Waupun called 3 times for having too many men in the huddle in the ball game. Had some opportunities. Just kind of threw them away in this third quarter. So nobody really making much happen. Defense doing a pretty good job against Ursuline. And again, they tie him up. And then we've got a flag. As that play goes on, Ursuline spins around and maybe gains about 3 yards on the play up to the 46-yard line. And Ursuline, their stud running back, and 35 carries last week. 13 carries in the first half. He's up to 16. Another 15-yard penalty with a face mask penalty on Waupun, and that's going to move it down again. So that's 30 yards in penalties here in the last minute. Moving the ball well into Waupun territory. Things going the wrong way right now for Waupun, with the ball now sitting at the 31-yard line of Waupun. So penalties right now is the only way that the Dells is moving the ball on Waupun, besides a nice pass play that got him a first down. 5:35 and counting down. Ursuline gets it and met with some Warriors a few yards up the field, fighting to try to get a little extra. They're giving them all the time they can to give him another yard or two on this. He gets it up to about the 26-yard line. Picks up about 5 yards on the play. Second down and 5 to go now for the Chiefs of Wisconsin Dells. And 5:10 and counting down. Are we good, Nate? Okay, we are good right now, I guess. Hopefully you're tuned in with us right now. Just a good chunk of this third quarter, but good job by Nate fighting for it. Even had to run home. Luckily, he lives right behind the field here. So it didn't take him long to get back and get us back on. But thanks for his effort. And Ursuline's going to break some tackles. Has a nice hole around the left side. Gets himself up to first down. Pick up about 7 yards on the play. Again, the workhorse Sam Ursuline helping, besides Waupun's penalties, helping the Dells Chiefs move the ball down the field. He's starting to just do what he needs to do to get a first down. And now the ball sitting at the 19-yard line of Waupun. 4:30 and counting down in the third quarter. 22-12 the lead now for Dells, but they are threatening right now, getting deeper into Waupun territory. Lex Reidinger will hand the ball over to Ursuline, and he's going to maybe pick up 2 yards on the play. Keep on riding the horse that gets you to this spot, and that's definitely Sam Ursuline, definitely the workhorse. 35 carries last week and starting to rack them up here in the third quarter now. He's got, what do I have him for? Right now, just like I said, racking up the yards here against Waupun. He had 102 yards in the first half. And the guy moving, kind of lost his balance and fell forward, and ends up getting called for a penalty. That'll move the ball back 5 yards. So one thing going Waupun's way with that call. That'll make it a second down and 14 yards to go for the Chiefs. See if Waupun can just tighten up that defense right now and not give up any points. Down by 10 Points are hard to come by in the ball game. A couple touchdowns for the Waupun. Kind of jumping on the left side by coming back, and then the left tackle or tight end, one of the two, takes off for the Chiefs. So we're trying to find out exactly. A lot of discussions with the officials here in the ball game. One of our Waupun jumping off sides on the left side, but they got back, and then all of a sudden on the other side of the line, the left tackle moves, or the tight end moves for the Chiefs. They haven't went anywhere, but here we go. They're going to call it an offsides on Waupun. Just kind of trading penalties here, makes it a 2nd down and 9 yards to go with 3:06 left here in the third quarter. I would really love to stop the Chiefs here on this drive. The quarterback's going to get mowed down. Trying to find his receiver over there, trying to find Ursland over there, but good job by the defense guarding both of them on that play, and picks up maybe about a yard on the play. Makes it a 3rd down and about 8 yards to go now for the Chiefs. About 20 carries I have Sam Ursland down for so far in the ball game. Another pivotal play here for Waupun. Definitely is going to be 4-down territory for the Chiefs deep into Waupun territory. 3rd down and 8 yards to go. Ball sitting at the 18-yard line, and here goes Ursland, breaking some tackles, falls forward into the 10-yard line. Picks up about 9 on the play, gets a 1st down now for the Chiefs. So 1st and goal now with the ball sitting at the Waupun 9 or maybe even 8-yard line. Right now, actually, it looks more like the 8. Where the football's put right now. Reiniger gets the snap, hands it to Ursland, of course, and he's going to lunge forward maybe about 3 yards on the play, gets it up to 6, maybe 7-yard line. Really got where the ball is, I'd say right at the 6, so we'll give him 3 on that carry. Spots here to my failed and flawed stat collecting here on the field for Mr. Ursland. He carries it so much, I should have gave him a whole page in my notebook to get his stats. Carries the ball quite a few times. 2nd down to go. The ball now at the 6-yard line, even though it says 7, and Ursland's going to find the edge, and no one's going to get him out there. A 7-yard carry for a touchdown. And that is the first score here in the second half for either team, and that is with 56 seconds left in the third quarter. 7-yard scamper around the left side for Sam Ursland. And just going for the conventional field goal, or extra point, I should say, and that is through the uprights and good. Makes it now a 29-12 lead for Wisconsin Dells with 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Back after this on RP Sports.
Are you or a loved one living with the discomfort and hopelessness of peripheral neuropathy? The tingling, the numbness, the life-altering pain? Are you tired of taking medications that only mask the symptoms or don't work at all? You don't have to live like that anymore. Introducing New Medical Center, your beacon of hope in the fight against peripheral neuropathy. Our team of dedicated specialists uses the latest advancement in medical technology to help you regain control of your life. Our personalized treatment plans are designed to reduce your pain, improve your balance, and restore your quality of life. all while targeting the cause of your neuropathy. We believe in a holistic approach, combining cutting-edge therapies and lifestyle changes that can slow down, stop, or even reverse the progression of your disease to help you live your life to the fullest. Don't let peripheral neuropathy hold you back. Take the first step towards a pain-free life. Call New Medical Center today at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899, because you deserve to live without pain.
Okay, we are back. Got a 7-yard touchdown run by Sam Ersland. And this ball is going to make its way out of bounds. Good break there for Waupun, but Waupun trailing now 29-12. That was the first score of the second half. A touchdown with 56 seconds left in the third quarter. 29-12 for the Dells. And Waupun will get it in a good field position after the ball goes out of bounds towards the end of that kick. Setting up at the 35-yard line of Waupun. 1st and 10 now for the Warriors. See if they can answer right away and make things happen here. And a rough go of it offensively for the Warriors. And Waupun is having trouble figuring out the mystery of Sam Ersland. They've had a few good stretches against him, but they just keep on giving him the ball, and eventually he's going to do something good, and he has done, good things, and ends up with that touchdown at the end of that play, and got him his first downs down the field besides Waupun with a couple mental mistakes, a couple 15-yard penalties that helped Dells head down the field even a little faster. And some things to work on discipline-wise for the Waupun Warriors. Down by 17 points now, 29-12, under a minute to play here in the third quarter. The halftime score, Packers 19-17 over the Eagles, so good game going on down in Brazil. Low kick's going to take it off and taken at the 20-yard line by Graham Gopalin. Cuts up the field, cross. Oh, the ball is loose, and Waupun's going to jump on it. Waupun had a nice return, got up to the 35, but kind of lost the ball along the way, and good job by Waupun to come up with the football. Looks like it was big number 76 out there, Jack Touton, jumping on it. Second time he's had to do that. Big guy, only a sophomore, 6'4", 200 pounds, and he's had his name mentioned a few times and has jumped on the ball a few times, so that's a big kid out there. Only a sophomore, 6'4", 200 pounds, and looks more than 200 from here. 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Waupun gets it back at the 33-yard line. First and 10 now for the Warriors. Trips out to the left now for the Warriors. One receiver out to the right. Beam looks up the field, sets, throws way down the field, and a step that Braden Torres got on the defender, got past Carter Severson. But the ball out overshoots them just a little bit by a yard or so. Nice attempt there. They had those three receivers kind of tying up some cornerbacks and linebackers over on that left side of the field for Waupun, but just decided to isolate a one-on-one situation with Torres, and like I said, he just got by him. Good job by Torres. Maybe a little push off a little bit to get himself a little more space in that one, but it overshoots him, and incomplete pass. Second down and 10 now with 42 seconds left. Third quarter lasting a long time here at Veterans Memorial Field. Beam again looking to pass, sets up for the screen pass. And that is incomplete, getting it up to Caden Del Ponte, but the screen, they had about four guys in his face, but a good job by one of the linebackers coming in and guarding Del Ponte and hitting him as soon as the ball gets to his hand. So incomplete pass makes it a third down and 10. Ball still sitting at the 33-yard line of Waupun. Steve Witterhack with you. Also Big Nate Young doing the video streaming. Fighting the gods of the internet and trying to keep us on right now. Now we're 3 receivers split out to the right for Waupun. And Beam kind of scrambling off that way, being chased and breaks a tackle, looks up the field and kind of tosses it up and gets a completed pass at the 35-yard line. And finding Graham Goldpilen up there. Nice job by Torres to say, I'm not going to go anywhere near that. They're going to give me some kind of penalty if I go near this and hit anybody. So he just kind of goes away from the play. But good job by Beam, and he found Graham Goldpilen wide open, kind of lofted one up there and gets it down to the 30-yard line of the Dells, and a 1st and 10 for Waupun. Big time play there from Beam to Goldpilen. And to be chased like that with a guy almost tackling you, still sprinting out to your right and finding the one guy way down the field that was open. He had plenty of time to put some air underneath that one and complete it. And that one in and out of the hands of Goldpilen. Little slant from the right side across to the left and incomplete at the 20-yard line. Makes it a 2nd down and 10, and time running out in the 3rd quarter. We'll take a minute break, be back with the 4th quarter of action. Waupun trailing 29-12 on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Back after this on RP Sports.
And Steve with us here, the other bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. We're talking meat raffle, which fires up again coming up on Sunday.
Yeah, it's not summer anymore, so hopefully we have your attention again. So come on down to the other bar on Sundays. Every other week, starting this week, meat raffle start at 3. Come on down. All this meat that comes from Leroy Meats. Great stuff, great time. This week we're going to pick the Waupun Animal Shelter as the recipient. So, and we're always looking for recipients for this. So if you've got an organization that's in need, come talk to myself or Andy, and we'll try to get you on the list.
Big sports week, of course. Badgers in action, Packers in action coming up on Friday night.
Friday night fish fry, Friday night Packer game. So it's going to be busy, it's going to be fun, it's going to be interesting. So come on down. I mean, obviously the Badgers play on Saturday. There's lots of other great college football on this weekend, and there's all kinds of great stuff on the TVs. And come down and watch it down with a cold beer.
Don't forget the Brew Crew playing hot.
They're great. I mean, it's good stuff. It's a good time, and come down and check it out. We're always having great stuff down here at the other bar.
Main Street in downtown Waupun.
Okay, we are back at Veterans Memorial Field. 4th quarter of action. Waupun on the move right now. A little swing pass out to the left side, but out of the in and out of the hands of Hayden Reeder over there. He kind of let him a little bit off his fingertips and on the ground. Incomplete pass makes it a 3rd down and 10 with the ball sitting at the 30-yard line. 3 seconds tick off the clock during that play. 3rd down and 10. 2 receivers out left, 1 out right. Torres off to the right. Look over towards the left and down the field, trying to find Emmett Hull. He dives for it, and that is incomplete. Nice attempt there by Emmett Hull right around the 3-yard line or so, and it overshoots him a little bit, and I thought maybe he's going to make another just amazing catch out there, kind of lunging forward to get it, but off his hands and on the ground makes it a 4th down and 10. Wapun's run a couple of plays and only 9 seconds have clicked off the clock. See the Packers trailing now 24-19 in their ball game. A lot of people out there watching both games. If you're watching the Waupun game at home, you're probably watching the Packer game too. Beam with it, a 4th and 10. Waupun going for it. Looking up the field, has a couple receivers over there and cutting in front and and then getting knocked out of his hands. They're going to say a complete pass. They're going to say a touchdown. Graham Goldpilen kind of cuts in front of the would-be receiver there, and Graham grabs it and finds his way in the end zone from 30 yards out. That is an amazing play, and somehow Graham doesn't, I don't think it really looked like it was going to him, maybe over to Logan Prawl over on that side, and all of a sudden kind of underthrown a little bit with 2 receivers, 2 defenders over there. And finally, Goldpilen jumps in front of everybody, grabs it, and gets himself in the end zone. 30-yard touchdown strike for Waupun. Waupun not saying die yet, and a 2-point conversion is good in the hands of Isaiah Thurk. And Waupun, again, not saying die. They trail now 29-20 with 11:41 left here in the ball game. Back after this on RP Sports.
Hi, Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Now is the time to get your maintenance plan to prevent an AC conundrum. Don't forget, we sell and install Coleman furnaces too.
Call 920-763-2301. Log on allphasecomforts.com. Providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Okay, we are back. A 30-yard touchdown connection from Beam to Gopalin. 2-point conversion, good. Waupun back within 9, 29-20, 11:40 and counting down. Ursuline takes the kick, and he's going to get tossed down hard. And he's probably given the 25 on that the way it looks. Good coverage there by Waupun's kickoff team. Now Waupun needs to, if any chance in this ball game, needs to stop the Dells right here on this drive, see if they can get it back and keep the magic going here against a team that's expected, according to Wisconsin Sporting News, be the winners of the South Central Conference. Waupun's new conference that they're in. Going in the conference along with Ripon and also Berlin going to be in the conference. Berlin, of course, a very good football school. So we'll still have to meet them once in a while. Give the ball over to Ursuline, spins around. We've got a flag as Ursuline gets spun to the ground. And hopefully a hold somewhere on Dells. Would be kind of nice. We'll see what they say. Holding penalty called on Wisconsin Dells as Ursuline had himself a positive gain, but and will call things back and mark that off. Putting it back at the about the 15-yard line. So it'll be a first down and 20 yards to go. Now for the Chiefs. Two receivers split out to the left, one out to the right for Dells. Ursuline's going to get it around the right side, just a quick hitter. He's on his feet. He's got a nice run. Finally gets knocked out of bounds by Torres around the right side. That's going to make it a, we're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. So a nice little pickup on that play of about 15 yards by Ursuline. It's down to about 5 yards to go. It's a second down and 5 yards to go. Shouldn't always believe when I'm not quite focusing on what's going on out there. So I look up that fourth down on the down box. They changed that after that, but of course the second down and 5 yards to go for Dells with 11:18 left here in the ball game. Ursuline's going to get it and is going to get knocked down in the backfield. Nice job by the Warriors. Looked like Sanders in on that play. Nice job by Kyler Sanders getting in and breaking through. And I guess they're going to give him the line of scrimmage back on that one. So no gain on the play. Puts it now at a third down and 5. Be a huge thing for Waupun right now if they can have another play like that with no gain. And they can have to punt the balls there in right now. Reidinger goes up and looks up the field, completes the pass, first down and more. Good job, fake handoff up the middle. Everybody thought it was going to Sam Ursuline, but no, it went a pass play over to Tristan Edgerton, and he's got himself a first down at the 44-yard line of Dells. Nice design play there, that fake handoff. Everybody selling out to stop the run. Play action, and they find Edgerton for a nice completion of the first down. 10-19 and counting down in the ball game. 29-20 the lead for Wisconsin Dells. And Ursuline gets it, breaks a tackle, being chased right now, and keeps on breaking tackles and just heading up the field systematically. He's going to pick himself up about 7 yards on the play. He was met in the backfield, but a kind of a high tackle trying to get him up by the shoulder pads and helmet area, and just kind of pulls away from that. Broke a few more tackles, pushed a few people down the field, and tough 7 yards getting up to the 49-yard line. It's a second down and about 2.5 yards to go now for Dells. .9:25 and counting down in the ball game. 29-20, Wisconsin Dells on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard, bringing you the game from the National Exchange Bank and Trust broadcast booth. Friendly confines of the booths here in Waupun. Spun to the ground and coming up short on that play. That was Hayden Reeder, and gets him and gets about 2 yards on the play. It'll be a third down and a yard to go. Good job by Reeder tying him up and throwing him to the ground. Ball now sitting in Waupun territory again at the 47-yard line. One receiver right, one left. 3rd and 1 with 8:35 and counting down here in this ball game. It looks like the quarterback's going to keep it and lunge forward and push the pile up to just shy of the 45-yard line, just outside the 45. It looks like that will be a first down for the Chiefs. In fact, they even gave him a little extra on it, so they usually like to put that ball right at the main goal line, so they moved it up from the 45.5 to the 45-yard line. Don't forget, coming up next Friday night, we will be over at Ripon upon taking on the Ripon Tigers. It's the one team that traveled into the South Central Conference along with Berlin and Waupun, all three of those teams out of the East Central Conference moving into this conference. Ursuline's got it again, cuts up and finds himself maybe about 5 yards further up the field, close to the 40-yard line. Bunch of carries, 13. Got it for about 28 carries so far in the ball game. So working on getting up to 30 again. He had 35 the last game. 2nd down and 5 for the Chiefs. Back to Ursuline again. We're just going to keep on handing it to him. He gains about 7 on that play. It's a win-win for the Chiefs. He's going to get something positive if you're not going to penetrate and slow him down. A lot of the handoffs he gets are in front of the quarterback, towards the line of scrimmage. Usually you kind of hand back to somebody or off to the side, but usually he's right in front of him when he gets it, so he's already got a little start up the field already. Just having trouble penetrating enough to try to get him right at the line of scrimmage at the very least, but now a 1st and 10 again for Wisconsin Dells. Clock keeps on ticking, 6:45 and counting down. And Reidinger is going to get the ball, jumps up, kind of a high snap, and he'll lunge forward to the 31-yard line. He'll pick up 3 yards. Be a 2nd down and 7 to go. See the Packers back out on top. What a great game, back and forth. A lot of points being scored, up 26-24 now. Playing that game down in South America. First NFL game to be played in South America. Into 2nd down and 8 now for the Dells. Ursuline's going to he's got room around that right side. They cleared it out for him, nobody over there. And he's going to take it up the field and take it all the way up to right around the 10-yard line, maybe right up to the 10-yard line. Picks up about 21 yards on the play, but man, I tell you, when he hits that right corner, when he hits it around the right side, he's there in a hurry before he can even react to it. I'm not sure what you can do to stop that. It's just kind of loaded. You don't know where he's going to go, but he's just there before anybody's there, and then he's up the field. And once he has that corner, he's going to pick up at least 10 yards anytime he runs the ball. They're going to let him have that. Clock keeps on ticking. Ursuline gets it, breaks some tackles, cuts to his right, And he is in the end zone, a 10-yard touchdown run for Sam Ersland. A real simple run. He's kind of ran upright on that one, kind of up straight, and a couple side steps off to his right, heads it up the field and into the end zone. 10-yard touchdown run for Sam Ersland. 5:30 left here in the ball game. So the Dells will snap, and a very good kicker, plenty of leg, and puts it right through the uprights again. Makes it now a 36-20 lead with 5.5 minutes left in the ball game. Back in 30 seconds with more Warrior football on RP Sports.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Okay, we are back, but again, the unstoppable force out there of Sam Ersland just rode his back all the way on that drive and broke Waupun's back in doing that. And he gets it in the end zone, finishes with a 10-yard touchdown run. Someone asked me how many yards he's ran, but mine was, I'll be lucky if I have more than 20 yards of what he has in the game and the carries. It's not easy doing play-by-play and trying to do some stats out here, so I won't be anywhere in the neighborhood. But we can give him at least an idea of what he's been doing, but he's definitely been the workhorse. 102 yards in the first half. And kickoff, Waupun will take it right at the 15-yard line. Still on his feet, and finally taken down is Del Ponte, I should say, Caden Del Ponte on the carry. And the return, and Waupun now with 5:23 left, trailing in this game 36-20. How about 31 carries in the ball game? Like I said, somewhere in the neighborhood, but as we'll always put it when I do stats, it's Steve Winterhack sounds about right stats. 31 carries I have him down for Ersland. That one tapped it, but still gets over to Del Ponte. That's the completed pass, and Del Ponte takes it close to the first down marker. Looks like he's a little short, about a 9-yard completion on that. And we do have a player down for the Dells right on that sideline over there, and he just kind of rolls over and says, "I'm all right." He's going to head over. The trainer's still going to head over there and see him, but he goes, "I'll get out of the way so we can keep this game going here." The Dells has to head all the way back. I don't know if they've opened up that road on 33, if you got to take a different way back. That little stretch on 33 has been closed down for most of this summer. So about 9.5 yards on that carry and that completion. Makes it a 2nd down and 1. Beam looking to pass right now, getting hit from behind, and that is, what are they going to call it? That is not a pickoff, but again, getting hit as he passed the ball. Carter Sievertson diving stab at it. Yeah, it's got to be right now over 200 yards carries for Ersland in this ball game. Pass over to Torres and takes it for the first down on the 3rd down and 1. Braden Torres gets it up to about the 46-yard line. Ryan, yeah, I have him down for 211 yards right now for Sam Ursuline and about 31 carries. It'll be interesting. I know Randy once in a while when he does the stats, he's a little more time to do it because he doesn't have to call the play as it's happening out there while I'm describing it. He can kind of keep track of where it started from and how far it went. George Bauman was good at that. George was a master at that, keeping track of those stats as they were going along. This is a long pass play, and hauling it in, almost hauling it in, is Logan Prawl. Just lunges forward to try to get it right around the 30-yard line. Great effort there by Prawl. He's made so many amazing catches so far early in this season that I kind of expected him to haul it in, but a great attempt there by Logan. Definitely had the defender beat on that play. He could have caught him on stride on that one. He could have been gone. 16-point deficit for Waupun. Clock stops at 4:37 in this ball game. 15-0 Dells after one quarter. Beam in trouble. He's going to go down at about the 40-yard line, maybe 41. Halftime score 22-12. After three quarters, 29-12 Dells. And right now they're leading 36-20. Yeah, some errors that Waupun, correctable errors, some of the mental errors that Waupun had. Waupun now, clock ticking under 4 minutes to play. Beam throws it, lobs it down the field, trying to find goal pollen, but kind of throwing it into traffic, and a flag called thrown by the back official on the defensive side. And I think they're trying to call some kind of pass interference on that one. I'm not sure. I know the Dells coaching staff not real happy about that. Waupun will definitely get a break here if that happens. So we'll see. Yeah, pass interference they're going to call on Dells. So kind of thrown just in a crowd out there, and as Gopal was kind of cutting back toward the area where the ball was and maybe caught the arm, the extended arm of one of the Dells defenders back there. And that's going to put the ball up at the 44-yard line with 3:47 left in Dells territory. Again, Wisconsin Dells 1-1 on the season. First conference game for both teams. Going to swing it out over to Reeder. Gets his helmet knocked right off his head. And that's a shot right to the head. And probably a flag on that one. Logan Goodrich it goes right to the head of Reeder and knocks his helmet off. So we'll see. That was number 58, I believe, on that play. Logan Goodrich. And all with some long extended discussions by the officials out there before they make the call. I don't think it was 88. I thought it was 58 that had done it. And 58, like I said, for Logan Goodrich. I thought that's who had the hit. Some of his own players are even kind of pointing at him, and Goodrich even pointing at himself, said, "Hey, I'm the guy that had that hit." And I think they are maybe ejecting a player, possibly Hendricks Dawson. But it wasn't him. Even his own teammate was saying it was me that did it. Number 58, not number 88. I don't know if they're going to see if they can get this right. They've got all five officials right now trying to come up with the right call, and I have a feeling they're not going to do it. A head blow, they're definitely going to call, which we knew, but it was Goodrich who did it. And an ejection for the player, but it gave the wrong player, got the ejection on that. Even Goodrich said, hey, I'm the one who did it. I mean, I don't want my buddy to go down, and it was actually me who did it. So telling his teammates right now, said, let's just keep our heads together and win this ball game is what Goodrich is trying to tell his teammates right now. Goodrich is walking over towards the sideline right now, and still off the field was Mr. Dawson, who got wrongfully kicked out of the ball game because of that. But he's going to head off the field anyway, and they're going to replace him. Maybe it was a better idea just to get him off the field altogether and not get any kind of trouble. 3:41, we're kind of stuck on that, and of course, a lot of conferences with the official now. Of course, the coach out there for the Dells, Mike Yonke, saying, what the heck is going on here? Yeah, unofficially 211 yards I have on about 31 carries for Sam Ersland. I should do a special segment after every game. Steve, sounds about right. Statistics. I don't know if that's right or not. Well, sounds about right. That's what Randy do, because Randy normally does that for football. Volleyball, that's a tough one to keep stats on. I'm going to have a whole team of people that do that, keep track of blocks. I do my volleyball games during the sports season. Just did the Waupun against Winnicott game you match yesterday. Beam looking to pass, looking down the field, lofting one way down, and it's going to go off the. Oh, that's going to be incomplete. Maybe standing out of bounds was a defender, and over there Logan Prawl kind of popped it in the air a little bit, and the defender almost had it, but was out of bounds when he went after it. Clock slowly ticked down to 3:27 left now in the ball game. And another player injured on the field for Wisconsin Dells. We'll do the same. Let's take a break right now, an injury timeout. Back after this on RP Sports.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
We are back, taking a player off the field right now. Can't see his number with the coach and his arm on his back right now, but at least he's coming off and kind of gingerly coming off the field. Got his bell rung a little bit, hopefully not. Those are not good. He started mounting up any kind of concussion type thing, so slow walk off the field for the Wisconsin Dells player, and hopefully he's all right. 3:27 left. Let's get back to action here. It's a second down and 10 for Waupun. Beams got it, looking up the field, and a little contact definitely before that ball got there. Kind of thrown back, so Torres had to kind of slow up to try to get it, and the defender kept on going, and easy call there for the officials. Defender definitely bumped into him before the ball got there, so that'll be a pass interference called on Wisconsin Dells. And the clock continues to slowly just click a few seconds off and stop again. Right now we're stopped at 3:20 left here in the ball game. Waupun down by 16. They need to see if they can get it in, get a 2-point conversion, and try to at least make it a one-score ball game and take a shot at it. It's not dead in the water yet, but you got to get something in the end zone with the time left and see if they can make some magic happen. It's kind of weird that they get a touchdown here. The ball's now put down at the 11-yard line. So a few penalties in here, personal fouls, pass interference calls, and pretty much on the story of this drive. First and 10 for Waupun now with the ball Sitting right around the 12-yard line, 13-yard line or so. Beam's going to pass the ball again. Looks in the end zone, diving his attempt, and definitely having a little space between himself and the defender. Looked like Emmett Hull along the right side. That would have been a touchdown, but stops the clock again. 5 more seconds click off the clock. It's been a slow game. 9:38 already. Check in with the Packers. Look right, Nate. 26-24, Green Bay, 7:27 left in the third quarter. I get a chance to get home and watch some of the fourth quarter. Beam again looking to pass, kind of floats one into the end zone, and that one's going to get knocked away. Prawl, a little hand jousting with the defender there. Another 5 seconds comes off the clock. We're down to 3:10. Nate's got about 50 yards to walk to go home. So you didn't take the car over here, did you? You just pulled it right from your house. Right, yeah. I mean, his house, if I just look out, I can look at it, right? If I go out here on the little steps. There's Nate's house. Three receivers now split out to the right for Waupun. Trips to the right, one out to the left. Beam again going back to pass. Not a big rush because a lot of guys down there defending the pass. Beam's going to take it up and get knocked out of bounds. Right around the 7-yard line. He's going to pick up about 8 yards on the play with 3:02 left. See one of the players for the Dells coming off on the field. I think it's Karama Bootjurit. From what I guess his name is. According to the PA announcer here, Jeff Taves. He does a good job working the crowd here. He's got a nice little usual things that he does with the crowd. They have a little fun with it. Good job by Jeff Taves. So he's very kind to us by promoting that we're on the air. So good job, Jeff. That one's going to be underthrown, and this could be a pick 6. We'll see if how fast Chase Beam is chasing right now, living up to his name, chasing the runner down the field. And he's going to get in with about a 95-yard pick 6. Ouch. That one just off the mark right from the get-go. Going right to the defender. And boy, talk about a nice highlight in this young man's life. Taking it down the field for a pick 6. See his number, Nate? You got younger eyes than I do. You can see him over there, but everybody hugging him right now and sideways to us all the way down the field. Yeah, that's where binoculars are come in handy. Nonetheless, that puts more points on the board now for Wisconsin Dells. They lead now 42-20 with 2:45 left. We'll have a very, might not even get in. We'll do a lot of our looking at the game here before. What I have Mr. Ursuline down for, and somebody asked me that before, I have him down for 31 carries and 211 yards, 3 touchdowns in the ball game. Yeah, he's a beast out there, and if we did have a player of the game, we would definitely have Mr. Ursuline as the player of the game. Going to go for the 2-point conversion. And that is in the end zone, too. Might as well make it, just kind of rack up another couple points on there. 44-20 now the lead. And we'll take a 30-second timeout back after this on RP Sports.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Okay. Okay, a pick 6, 95-yard return on that pick 6. 2 of them in the ball game here. One from 45, one from 95 yards out for the Dells. That's definitely something that factors into the ball game. 44-20 now with 2:45 left. The game just does not want to end. continuing on here in Waupun. Packers hanging on to a 2-point lead right now. Last I saw it, 26-24. 6.5 minutes left in the third quarter in that game, way down in Brazil. So definitely a very nice offensive output by the Packers. And that's going to hit, oh no, it's going to be a onside kick as it hits off, the low driver hits off the up guy on the line for Waupun. Hits his foot, he kind of spins around going, where'd the ball go? Well, it went behind him, and the Dells jumps on it, and the Dells will get it back right at the 45-yard line of Waupun. With 2:41 left. Wow. Okay, what else can go wrong here for Waupun? Our little squibber just trying to keep from anybody returning the ball, and then he ended up getting it back anyway. I'll give Sam Ursuline a chance to add to his statistics. That one is picked up. They're going to pass it off to the left side, and completed pass, and they're going to get 6 more yards on that. And Dells looks like they're pretty happy to maybe just kind of pile it on just a little bit on Waupun. A 6-yard gain on that one. 2:24 and counting down on the game. The clock is actually moving now. I'm watching it move. Every time I'm ready to look at it, so I stopped. But now it's down to 2:15. 44-20. And Waupun trailed 15-0 after one quarter, 22-12 at halftime, 29-12 after 3 quarters, and now down 44-20. 2 minutes exactly and counting down here at Veterans Memorial Field. And just waiting for the official to count down. The defensive backfield. Ursuline will get it. He's going to get himself maybe nothing on that carry. 32nd carry of the ball game. Under 140 and counting down in the ball game. See, Eagles have the ball down to the Green Bay 2-yard line right now. 2nd down and 1. The ball down to the Green Bay 2. That's not good in that game. So Eagles looking to score right now and take the lead in that ball game down in Brazil. Yeah, might have time. Maybe tennis will be on yet tonight. They've got to have the 2 Americans play. Let's see what happened in that U.S. Open. The 2 Americans playing. We've got a timeout taken by Wisconsin Dells. Back after this on RP Sports.
Here's Tyler Schultz from Warner Harmson, downtown Waupun.
Just expanded our business last year, and we got into cabinets and countertops. 2024, it's a great time to come in right now. Start remodeling your kitchen or your bathrooms. We have cabinets that range, really, really small up to really large vanities, nice countertops, and really make your bathroom or your whole kitchen come together.
Warner Harmson, furniture, flooring, blinds, cabinets, and countertops. Main Street, Waupun.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Yeah, we are back. Big Nate Young does not even care about the U.S. Open. That they were playing the semifinals for men's tonight. Didn't even recognize the names. And a handoff, and there's going to be a flag at the end of that one. Well, not a good job. That was some people clapping and say it's a good job. Not a good job on that one. Let the clock run out and finish this game up. Hopefully nobody gets hurt. Personal foul on Waupun. It's like Thurk threw the running back to the ground after he stopped. So just what you don't want. Just under a minute to play. Yeah, who knows what this kind of rivalry this is going to make in this conference. They're going to be in the conference together for a while. Another running back getting a chance to handle the ball. That was Cashton Stoddard. I got tossed to the ground for the loss, but with that personal foul, that moves the ball up to the 29-yard line. And unofficially, I got 32 carries for Sam Ersland. And 211 yards, 3 touchdowns in the ball game. And right now the Dells doing the right thing, just taking a knee and say, let's get out of here healthy and nobody else get a chance to get a cheap shot or anything like that. Let's get out of here. So, see you, Bobby. And that is going to run the clock down after one more knee. Should be able to run that clock down to nothing. And Waupun's going to come up with a loss here, 44-20. Few nice moments. Braden Torres, good job with a couple interceptions. One of them that set up a touchdown for Waupun. A few good moments here for the Warriors in the ball game, but a lot of, I guess, things as far as conduct out there for Waupun and how they handle themselves once in a while, and just some bad plays with too many men in the huddle. Happened like 3 times in the ball game. So those are things that need to be fixed for Waupun. So Waupun goes to 2-1 in the season, 0-1 in the South Central Conference, losing here 44-20 in this ball game against Wisconsin Dells. And that is about it, Nate. Thanks, Nate, for fighting the internet gods out there and getting us back on. So good job on doing that. Thanks for sticking with us here today. Disappointing loss here for Waupun. Going to help Nate pack things up. We're going to get out of here. Nate's going to go home and learn a lot about the U.S. Open tennis. Going to go watch that when you get back, not the Packer game. We'll see. Go Pack. Go U.S. tennis players right now. And right now, Taylor Fritz leading 2-0 over Francis Tiafoe in their semifinal. Yannick Sinner already making it into the championship on Sunday. And Nate, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. This has been Waupun Warrior Football, live from Veterans Memorial Field in Waupun. Steve Winterak saying so long. Have yourself an excellent weekend. I had him down for like 32 carries.